welcome to my channel. Now, as we age, our skin tend to lose its elasticity. It tend to lose its firmness. Some of us struggle with dry skin. Some of us struggle with oily skin. And some of us even have acne as a later stage in life. Now, aging is going to happen and there's nothing you can do about aging. We're going to age regardless. Now, what we can do, however, is try to slow it down. We can try to enhance our skin for it to look better or to look, younger than our actual age. Now, when it comes onto the skin, especially your face, you're going to notice wrinkles, you're going to notice sagging skin. So I'm going to make a solution for you today that is going to have to tighten and firm the skin. It's simple, pretty easy to make, and anyone can whip it up in their kitchen. Now, this remedy, guys, you're going to use at least 2 to 3 drops on your skin at night, preferably at night. You go to sleep and wake up with amazing looking skin. This recipe also, guys, is great for oily skin since we're using cornstarch, which is an absorbent property. So if you're out there, you want to try a natural DIY remedy, guys, this one is for you. Now, if you do not want to try a natural DIY remedy, we have some anti-aging skincare products in Khichi Beauty skincare collection, our Supreme and our Ultra Luminous. Those are great for tightening and firming the skin, and we'll put them somewhere here. Click on the little view products right here, guys, and go ahead and browse around. Now, if you want to try the DIY recipe, guys, here is the full detailed recipe for you. Whip it up, mix it up, guys, and guess what? Use it for a couple of weeks and then come back and leave your comment. Now let's get in the kitchen and start whipping this up.
So I'm going to start out with a small glass bowl, and then I'm going to reach for basically the main ingredient, which is cornstarch. This is the skin tightening, skin firming properties that we're using in this. Now, cornstarch is not corn flour. However, if you do not have cornstarch, go ahead, use potato starch, or go ahead and use some arrowroot, and maybe even the flour you can try. Okay, all right, so definitely make it your own. Now, cornstarch is very absorbing on the skin, and you'll find cornstarch in a lot of beauty products like your face powders and stuff like that. So take a look what I'm doing here. I'm just rubbing it on my hand just to show you how it is. And basically, when you apply cornstarch on the skin, it just get rid of the grease on the skin. But the way I'm mixing it today with other ingredients, this is gonna form a skin firming, skin tightening recipe properties that's gonna help to transform the skin. So let's go ahead and start whipping this up. Now, for the cornstarch, I am going to be generous with it. So I'm going to use about a tablespoon and a half or so of the cornstarch. What we're going to do with this, we're going to make it into a paste. To make this into a paste, I like to wake it up, make sure there's no lumps in it. So I take a small whisk and I just whisk it like I'm showing here. Whisk, 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 whisk. And once it is totally lump free, guys, what I'm gonna do next, I am gonna turn it into the paste. So I'm reaching for some hot water, and it's fogging up my camera, but that's okay. So the very, very hot water, guys. So I'm gonna start out with about a tablespoon, run about 2 to 3 teaspoons of the hot water, and now I am gonna just blend it in, mix well. Now this is gonna get somewhat kind of a thick, but you can choose to do this on the stove top, or you can do it in the microwave. Personally, for me, guys, I like to thicken it up a little bit by placing it in some very hot water, the leftover hot water. So I put it in the hot water, guys, and I'm stirring it. And the more you stir it, is the thicker it's gonna get. That is how cornstarch is. It forms a gel-like consistency, and this gel-like consistency that is forming is what is gonna help to grab the skin, to hold the skin. But we're not gonna leave it there, guys. What we're going to do, we're going to add more anti-aging ingredient to the mixture. So once it is thick enough, and you'll know when it's thick enough, you're going to see it's heavier. You're going to see it more like of a gel-like. You don't want to dry it out totally now, guys, because that can also happen. So know when to remove it from the stovetop. And take a look at this. You can see how this is, and definitely ready, guys. See how it just melt in my skin? It just disappear on my skin. That's what we want. So now let's remove it. And remember, this is hot, guys, so be careful with it when you are working with it. Now, I am not going to put this aside or anything like that. I am going to add the other ingredients to this while it is still very much hot, because when it gets cooler, it's going to continue to be a little on the thicker side. So let's reach for some oil. Now, my first oil is going to be star anise oil. And star anise oil is an essential oil, guys. It needs to be used with other carrier oil or definitely diluted, because it's such a strong oil. So what this does is have to tighten and firm the skin and reduce wrinkles and fine lines. Only 2 to 3 drops that we need in this remedy, guys. Don't overdo it. Okay, 2 to 3 drops is fine. And now look at that. Look how thick this cornstarch is, guys. And now I'm just gonna melt it in the cornstarch by mixing and mixing well, totally dissolving it. Now I'm gonna reach for another oil, guys. And some of you are not familiar with this oil, but I'm asking you all to go and research this oil, because this is an anti-aging oil, the apricot oil. It is rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. It's like an all-rounder oil, guys, but you gotta try it, guys. You gotta try it. I'm gonna put a link right on the screen where it said view on bag, where you can get this oil to buy. Amazing, guys. Now, I'm using about a teaspoon of the oil in it. Run about a teaspoon of the apricot oil added to the bowl. Now, please note also, guys, that for those of you out there who are like, oh, we can't get our hands on this oil, go ahead and use any oil like rosehip seed oil that is rich in vitamin A. Any of those oil, papaya seed oil, use any of those. Even you can even use some aloe vera oil, okay? Even though it's not, that rich in vitamin A. But anyway, you get the gist. And now I'm gonna reach for some honey. I personally prefer to use raw unfiltered honey. Use the honey that you have. All right, so what does this do? It also helps to lock moisture in the skin and prevent water from escaping from the skin. When you mix the honey with the oils and the cornstarch, guys, it's creating this solution, this skin tightening solution that can help to transform the skin. A little honey is what you need, not a lot, because honey is very, very sticky, and you don't want this to be too sticky when you're using it on the skin. So I'm using like about a quarter teaspoon of the honey. I'm gonna say this could be about 3 drops of the honey. Okay, so it's a pinch, like, yeah, somewhere there, like that. No more than that, just a little bit. Okay, and then we are gonna just mix it in the mixture. Look, I'm just blending this in, blending and blending and blending. And yes, the honey is gonna take a little extra time to dissolve, unlike the oils that blend in right away. Now I am going to reach for some aloe vera gel. How can I make a skin firming moisturizer without adding aloe vera gel, which going to help to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin? Not only that, the aloe vera gel also help to smooth the skin, guys, keeping your skin looking healthy and giving the skin a natural glow. And when you mix it with these ingredients, you're now making an amazing facial moisturizer, guys. So round about a teaspoon of the aloe vera gel is what we're using in this. And you might be asking if you can use fresh aloe vera gel. I would say yes, go ahead and do it, but you got to blend it, extract the gel and blend it. For this recipe, I however like to use preferably the store-bought in this one. So this is what I am doing, but make it your own, guys. Now we are scraping in that 1 teaspoon of the aloe vera gel, and now we are gonna mix this in, and you can clearly see how thick this is, guys. Once you add that aloe vera gel, you can see it's getting even thicker. It's a skin firming cream, guys. Another thing about this cream, guys, is any of your vitamin A oil, rich in vitamin A oil, you can use like avocado oil, squalene oil. Just make it your own. And you can even add more oils to it, guys, because you know what? The oil is where you are getting that amazing benefits. All right, skin firming benefit that is. So now that we totally blend this, I have an optional ingredient. It's optional. If you have it, you can use it. If you don't have it, don't sweat it. Okay, don't sweat it. If you have vitamin E oil, you can use it instead of this. This is vegetable glycerin. It's soft and it smooths the skin, but best of all, it helps to keep bacteria out of your DIY. Now, as I said, if you have it, use it. If you don't, you can leave it out. I'm also gonna link it right in that little view product, guys, so you can know exactly where to find it. I get mine off of Amazon. So now we are mixing, and we are mixing well, mixing all the ingredients. So we have cornstarch, we have star anise, we have apricot oil, we have aloe vera gel, and which one am I missing? Honey. And now we have the vegetable glycerin. So now that this is ready, let's pour this out. This have a long shelf life. You can choose to keep it on the tabletop, or you can choose to keep it in your refrigerator. It doesn't matter, but this is a use now remedy, guys, for your skin. And you want to place this on clean skin. So you're going to wash your face the way you normally do. Don't forget the neck and décolleté. And then you're going to go ahead and use some toners, some serum, whatever you have available. And then you use this on top of it. But take a look at what I'm showing you right now. This is just gonna go right into the skin. Remember, we have that cornstarch, and you would think that it would be chalky or something like that. No, it just disappear on the skin, and when it dry on the skin, that's when you feel that tightening sensation. It's almost like you're putting a cast on your skin. So go ahead and whip this one up, guys.
And there you have it, simple, easy peasy, 1 to 2 drops on the skin, and you're on your way to amazing looking skin. Use this remedy as a guide, guys, to help you to get into the habit of really taking care of your skin. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share. And if you're new here, guys, there's so many more videos for you to watch. I'm going to leave 2 recommendations right here for you. Go ahead and click on any one of these videos, watch another video, and don't forget to share. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.